Happy Sunday afternoon, everyone. I hope you're making the most of the sunshine because it probably won't last long. As you can see, I've gotten a little bit of color, which I really needed. So that's good. But look, I don't want to tell anyone off. I'm not meaning to make anyone feel bad with what I'm about to say, but it really perplexes me that, this movement has been so strong fighting against the government, right? And now we have a chance in 2 months to change the government, okay? So all those efforts and all those things and amazing things that we did, email campaigns, protests, civil disobedience and things like that, that was all great. But now we actually have a chance to change the actual government that we've been protesting against. So I understand that a lot of people are weary to get involved in politics. So am I. I hate politics, okay? I never cared, never even knew anything about it until COVID, probably like a lot of you here. But, we actually have a chance to see results of our actions. And I know it's been hard over the last 2 years because we've been doing so much and often we don't see the results. We don't see the successes, sometimes they're there, but we just don't see them. This is something that we absolutely will know straight away if we've made a difference. Now, remember, with the Australian voting system, we do not have Dominion machines. We are not the same as America. We count the votes on the spot. We don't send them anywhere. So we actually have a real chance, as long as the election actually happens, as long as they don't have something up their sleeves, to actually see the success of our actions. We are going to know by the start of June, end of May, start of June, we're going to know if our efforts have made a difference. And we're going to know what the Australian people actually think. Now, if nothing changes in the federal election, if nothing changes, then either we haven't done enough to get out to the general public, or Australians actually just like tyranny. That's a really sad thought, obviously. But, we have to do everything we can because we actually have an opportunity. Never before in Australian history have so many people been upset with the government. And there's this weird thing that people think. They think, well, I'll just vote for the lesser of two evils because, one of the majors are going to get in anyway. No, they're not necessarily going to get in because there are minor parties, there are independents, there are amazing people out there that are doing whatever they can to get into parliament so that they can be our voice. If we get enough of them in there, they can reject and stop all legislation going through until the government listens. There were 3 or 4 senators, I think, in the federal government who said, I'm not going to agree to any legislation until the mandates are over. Now, there wasn't enough of them in that voting block to actually stop things. But imagine if there was the balance of power that said, nah, we're not doing anything. We're not passing any legislations. We're not negotiating with anyone until this is done or until that is done. That is power. That is what we can do. So I'm not telling you what you should be, inspired by or what you should get involved with. But if you've been angry at the government for the last 2 months, if you've been protesting for 2 months, now is your chance. If you don't get your hands dirty and help your local good candidate get in, then, you're going to be sitting there complaining for the next 3 years, but you didn't do anything to stop it. Like, I just don't understand. Everything we've done is leading up to this. Like, I know the system is corrupt and it's terrible, but it's the system we have. So let's try and change it. Let's try and get good people in so that they can be our voice. This is our chance, okay? Anyway, it doesn't matter who you're supporting. It doesn't matter who you're voting for. Just don't vote for the majors and tell your friends and family not to as well. And we're going to be better off than we are now. So who cares whether you hate politics? I hate it too. I already said that. But the point is, I hate it. And the next 2 months to me makes me think, like, really, I'm tired of it. Like, I don't want to get involved. All the campaigning that we have to do, it sucks. But I'm going to do it. And so should you, because this is our chance. And I don't want to sit there and think I could have done more, So we really have a chance. There's probably at least 30% of people already that don't want to vote for the majors. We just need to get to about 10 or 15% more. And with preferential voting, we've got a real chance to get some great people in. And don't worry, we're going to do tons of education around this, so stay tuned. Now, if you have signed up to be a volunteer, please check your junk mail or your spam mail, because we have been sending emails, and it's from MYCV, Make Your Vote, myvc@reignitedemocracyaustralia.com.au. So I just sent a mass email out today. So if you haven't gotten it in your main mailbox, you should check your spam. Anyway, guys, this is our chance. We've got a chance. I'm super hopeful. I hope you are too. Let's get in this together. Let's make a change. And then in 2.5 months, let's have a massive celebration, because we're going to have a freedom-friendly voting bloc in the Senate, maybe the lower house as well. And we're going to slowly, hopefully quickly, get this country back. And then we'll have a 2-month break, and then we've got to get started on the Victorian elections, Victoria. So, you know, the great thing is we're going to get to know how effective this campaign is, and it's going to be all ready and set up for the Victorian elections. So watch out, Daniel Andrews. We're coming for you. You've heard that before. See you guys.